conditioning it's going to take?
I don't think there'll be a better conditioned team out there. We run a lot. We run a lot, but I think that's the foundation of being successful. You know what I mean? Being as fresh in the first quarter as you are in the fourth quarter. There's no difference. And I think that's what it is for us.
I know it's early, but what are you seeing so far with the offense that you like and you see good for yourself and the team?
Everybody's a threat, so the defense has to play everybody honest. Even if a guy doesn't have a ball, he could be making a back cut or a slip. I'm not going to tell all the offense, but could be doing different things on the court. So I think it's good for everybody involved.
There are a lot of people, I guess the lay fan, who may not really understand what motion means. Can you kind of, in easy terms, for them to kind of give them understanding of it?
Well, motion is just, ball movement, player movement. And with ours, I think it's the kind of the next level of motion. I think the basic foundation of motion is something totally different than what we're doing. We're passing, we're moving, it's just a read, basically. You just take what the defense gives you, and the defense has to give up something at some point.
Yeah, well, somebody called it the Princeton in 3D, basically, or high definition.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. It has some of the Princeton principles, but it's a little bit different. I think it's kind of like the next level.
One of the other things I noticed too, there's a lot more spacing.
Yeah.
Just even in the practices, I can see a lot more spacing now. Just talk about that.
The court's well spaced. If you look at teams like Phoenix and even New York, I think they space the court really well, and it's hard to double team anybody. It's hard to help off anybody because the court's in space and there's a lot of room to operate.
Do you think you guys are going to keep up this kind of pace throughout the season?
I'm sure once we start playing, the running part will slow down a little bit. But right now, he's breaking everybody down and getting everybody in the right spots and getting everybody in shape. So I think it's good for us.
How does it feel for you personally? I know, interesting off season. How does it feel just to be back on the court, ball in your hand, and just getting back with the guys, man?
Yeah, I just love playing. That's what I do every single day of my life. I just love playing basketball. And if I'm not playing, I go sit in the gym for 3-4 hours just watching. So it's just a joy to be out on the court. When you're out here, you kind of forget about everything else and concentrate on that stuff later.
Thanks.